Okay, this one's pretty well plain Jane compared with some of the ones I've done in recent times. Let's see if we can make this plain Jane look any good. It looks plain Jane in more ways than one. You think the person who wears it is a plain Jane. Let's see how we go. Gotta leave it. Gonna Okay, what is this plain Jane thing? It is a dress with nice colours, but otherwise it's pretty well plain compared with the sequins and the sparkles and the lurex that you see on a lot of my other demos. This one's pretty plain. So this is the back. We're interested in the back of this plain Jane garment. So I'm going to put this plain Jane on the glass with my camera hand. Sorry folks, I don't have a partner with me to help assist, so I have to do it all on my own, and this can involve a little bit of fidgeting around. And I got a phone call coming from the, believe it or not, the company that looks after my photocopier, but I'll have to let them hang on until I've completed my demos for the day. I don't know why they're calling me. Maybe they have to ask me for a meter read. I don't know, but I can't answer the phone while I'm demoing, folks. And I lost all my settings. I'll have to give them a ring this afternoon when I've done my dash for the day. Gonna leave it on 100. I hate it when that happens. I hate it when my phone rings and I'm demoing. Just got caught up in trying to get this shit organised. Yeah, that looks a bit plain Jane. I didn't really scrunch it as well as I should have. Looks interesting in a way, but it still could be a lot better. Just scrunch it and twist it more. Maybe a little bit more of a twist to my stuff instead of just, got to twist it up, make it more interesting. Twist, do the twist without getting too much into the old chubby checker and the old twist that was a big hit in the early, I think the very late 50s and early 60s. They had this thing called the twist. Even the Beatles sung a song called Twist and Shout, which I think is related to the twist, this dance craze that just about everyone was doing and people just loved it. Now we got that there, but I think that's still a good piece. But basically the twist was a huge fad, a huge craze that swept the world. I'm not a person for crazes unless I like what is being offered, but I don't go for everything. I don't go and join every craze just because everyone else is. I don't get into things unless I have a good reason to. Photocopier art, for example, is my thing. It's not a fad. For me, it's not a fad, and I believe in what I do, and I don't follow the crowd. Even though my dad hates this work that I do, he hates my work that I do on the photocopier. He doesn't take it seriously. He probably would prefer it if I got involved with fads, because it's a social thing, and my dad's a real social fuck. He loves people and people things, and he's a sheeple. He behaves like a sheeple. He's a dick. He's a fucktard, and I'm not going to follow what he says until he... No, I'm never. He has to fucking understand that I'm a talented person, and it doesn't matter. It shouldn't matter what it is, but I'm talented, and I'm doing this because I want to do it, because it's my future. This stuff I'm trying to get on television, and I know that if I get on television, my dad and also my brother will respect what I do for the first fucking time. So, I'm really trying to do my best to make something of this. I don't follow fads. I only like a fad if it has a place, if it's useful, if it's something that I like, and something that I'm not going to drop just because everyone else drops it. It's so silly. So the twist, was like a fad. And people just go crazy over this shit. And I don't understand how people can just take something up and then drop it. This amazing sense of control they have over their feelings, but yet they don't have control. Strange. They can't control it, taking it up, but they can control themselves by dropping it. Really silly. Anyway, that's come up better than I thought. I think now we can call this Plain Jane demo quits.